Northeast Syria's oil and gas resources have long served as a financial backbone for whoever holds control over them. For years, Kurdish-led forces relied heavily on these resources, benefiting from income generated through small, improvised local refineries and the distribution of diesel, petrol, and electricity to surrounding communities. This economic leverage played a critical role in sustaining the region's de facto Kurdish autonomy. That balance has now shifted. Many of these strategic energy facilities have fallen under the control of the Syrian government. Among the most significant is the Al-Omar oil field, the largest in Syria, and once one of the country's most valuable sources of revenue and fuel. Before the conflict, Al-Omar produced as much as 80,000 barrels of oil per day, making it a cornerstone of Syria's energy economy. Another key site is the Konico gas field, which previously functioned as a major energy hub with the capacity to process around 13 million cubic meters of gas daily. This facility played a vital role in supplying natural gas for electricity generation across large parts of the country. Today, however, the Konico plant is non-operational. Ongoing conflict has left it damaged, and there are reports that some of its equipment was dismantled and moved by the Syrian Democratic Forces to Hasaka province. The Relied and Suwa fields represent the historical heart of oil and gas production in the northeast. These fields are crucial for powering plants in the Jazeera region, while the Al-Anak and Jafra fields supply energy to the Euphrates River Valley. This valley is predominantly home to Arab tribal communities whose loyalties have often been pragmatic and transactional, shifting based on economic and security considerations rather than ideology. Beyond hydrocarbons, control of water resources is equally strategic. The Euphrates River serves as the primary water artery of northeast Syria, sustaining agriculture, industry, and hydroelectric power generation. Lake Assad, formed by the Euphrates Dam, can store up to 14.1 billion cubic meters of water. It provides irrigation, drinking water, and industrial supply along the river corridor, including major cities such as Raqqa and Deir ez-Zor. The most critical piece of infrastructure is the Tabqa, or Euphrates Dam. At its peak, it generated nearly one-third of Syria's total electricity output. Control over Tabqa allows for coordinated power distribution, a priority for the government in Damascus, which has stated its intention to redirect electricity toward reconstruction zones in the capital. The Tishrin Dam, another major facility now under government control, is equally important, supplying power and irrigation to Aleppo province and surrounding areas. As front lines collapsed, fighters on the ground told Al Jazeera they believed additional territory would soon fall under government control. With Syrian government forces and allied Arab tribal fighters seizing Al-Omar, Konico, and other vital infrastructure, Kurdish forces have lost much of their independent revenue stream. This loss threatens their ability to pay civil servants, provide subsidized fuel, and maintain security operations. The rapid unraveling of Kurdish control was accelerated by the withdrawal of U.S. military protection and the erosion of support from Arab tribal groups. Without these pillars, the Kurdish administration struggled to sustain its position. Regardless of who ultimately controls these assets, Syria's oil fields, gas plants, dams, and power stations require billions of dollars in investment to return to full capacity. Without lasting peace and political stability, such investment remains unlikely, leaving the country's vast energy potential largely untapped. This is the reality shaping northeast Syria today, a region rich in resources, yet constrained by conflict, shifting alliances, and an uncertain future.